All right, everybody, this is James, otherwise known as the Skate Punk Lefty, just trying to get some thoughts off my head about something that has been burning my head. So look, this channel, and even when I do debates and discussion, I don't like talking about abortion. And the reason why is because abortion, don't get me wrong, like all topics that you debate conservatives with, not driving, by the way, they muddy the waters with a lot of moral posturing and conspiracy theories about the subject at hand. And it's especially easy to do with abortion. You have a lot of people that say all this stuff about the child. Oh, the poor child, what the child do to you is not the child's fault. I can just care about children. The children didn't do anything. And I'm gonna ask right now, for the purposes of this video, especially in the comment section, people might do it anyway. Hey, we are in the same room with you. Cut that shit out. Y'all are like teenage kids, right? Especially teenage boys, where y'all are like slightly behind the door and y'all tell your parent like, fuck you, I can't wait till I move out. And the parent says, hey, what the fuck did you say? And then y'all act like, oh no, I didn't say nothing, mama, I didn't say nothing, daddy. That's who y'all are. And let me break down what I mean. Abortion, in the way that it's talked about, especially on y'all forums, and I'll say this as somebody who's experimented with right-wing content and who has been in right-wing forums and chat rooms and shit like that years ago, about 10 years ago, over now. This is not about protecting children. This is about socioeconomically depriving women of their mobility through life. This is about viewing children as a wedge, as a anvil to hold women down so they cannot progress in their education and they cannot progress in their career fields, because a lot of y'all are insecure and ignorant, and y'all view a woman being forced to have a child as a way of getting back at women and preventing them from becoming something more, so it's easier for men to control women. And that's what this is really about. This is not about Christianity either. This is not about the child, because if you actually cared about children, you wouldn't vote Republican. Keep in mind, these are the same people. If like a young black teenager between like 13 and 17 get killed by a police officer for a small crime, let's say he was spray painting on a wall or skateboarding or something like that, and the cops beat the shit out of him or kills him or something like that, y'all be the first motherfuckers up here trying to justify their deaths, right? And not only is it this antagonism and aggression directed towards children, it's of course directed towards adults, where a lot of y'all are literally building survival shelters, talking about the day the blacks and Mexicans and communists come take everything that you got, you're gonna be ready and shit. A lot of y'all are warmongering assholes who don't care about the preservation of human life. So that aside too, let's talk about y'all policies that y'all support. The policies that y'all support are anti-life. A lot of y'all literally don't want to pay more in tax dollars so kids can eat free lunch at school. A lot of y'all don't want to pay more tax dollars to uplift the communities that you complain about the most, like how recently they just got rid of Job Corps, or how y'all try not to have things like community policing initiatives that actually fix and solve crime. There's a habit in right-wing discourse when it comes to the preservation of life and looking at why people are getting abortions, why are people unaliving each other so much, what's with all the violence in our nation right now. Not to mention y'all omit the gang violence done by people like the Proud Boys and 3 percenters and like that, but we ain't gonna even go there right now. But point being is that y'all are not pro-life. Y'all don't care about human beings. Y'all care about upholding misogyny, and to a further extent, maybe not in a smaller extent too, white supremacy. That's what this is about. And I used to be in the forum, especially as an incel, and it was all about, oh, if you had a child with a bad man, you deserve it. BITCH, that's what you get. That was the line. And women and, leftist men and liberal men are aware of that y'all say out loud. So can we stop it with this pious, moral, high ground, pissing contest bullshit, where when we have discussions about abortion, y'all bringing in all this, if not religious script, this moral, oh, the child, when you don't even want children to eat free for lunch. Y'all don't like free housing initiatives to keep kids off the streets. Y'all don't like community gang intervention programs that stop kids from killing each other out in the streets and stuff like that. And it's like, in no way, shape, or form, y'all are warmongering gun nuts, a lot of y'all too. And I'm pro Second Amendment, but some of y'all take it too far. The point being is that, yeah, y'all are not pro-life. And then it's like y'all talk about the same, and my problem with this as a Christian, y'all talk about the same 4 sins over and over again. It's abortion, being gay, street crime, or a woman being like a adult film actress and stuff like that. And y'all never talk about any or all the shit y'all do. Like being a bigot in general. If you don't like gay people, you have a problem with women, you don't like black people, that's sinful. You have a wrathful spirit. You're an evil person. And I don't think that somebody like you would see the kingdom of heaven as much as you think that a woman that has gotten an abortion would see the kingdom of heaven. But the point being is that when you vote for a rapist, a 34 account felon, a thief, and a fraud, while sitting around pissing about it's just the abortions, it's the poor child and stuff like that, while voting for the worst example of what it means to be a human being for our children. And I say that as a father, you're, pardon the expression, you're full of shit. Every last one of y'all. And I hate that so many of y'all people go around with, because, and it's like we get into these subjects about that doesn't matter, that we obviously know already when it comes to you being pro or anti-life. Like, we're talking about zygotes and fetuses and is it really a baby at this point or that point. When we go look at your forums like that, we clearly see this is about controlling and hurting women. So if you're going to debate abortion with me or comment anything about abortion under my videos, don't come at me with no religious posturing. Don't come at me with any moral high ground bullshit where you think that you're lying, let's be honest, where you say you care about children. So that's why I'm pro. I'm not even really, and it's like the title of this video, I ain't pro choice or pro life. I'm pro mind your own damn business.